The world of supermodels looks like a fantasy. Luxury fashion shows, private jets, million-dollar contracts, designer brands, and lifestyles that most people can't even imagine. But behind all the glamour is a brutal industry full of competition, pressure, scandals, and non-stop hustle. Only a few women manage to turn their beauty into real business empires and become insanely rich. Today we're talking about the 5 richest female models in the world, and more importantly, how they actually became so wealthy. Because some of them didn't just make money from modeling. They built businesses, dominated social media, and turned themselves into global brands. And trust me, some of these stories are absolutely crazy. Imagine being a tall, skinny teenager from a small town in Brazil, constantly teased at school, and then becoming one of the richest models in human history. That's exactly what happened to Gisele Bündchen. At just 14 years old, she was discovered in a shopping mall. Soon after, she exploded onto the fashion scene and completely changed the industry. In the late 90s, fashion was obsessed with the heroin chic look, pale, ultra-thin, and emotionless. But Gisele brought something different: healthy energy, confidence, and athletic beauty. The fashion world went insane. Her massive breakthrough came with Victoria's Secret, where she became one of the brand's biggest stars. But here's the real reason she became so rich. She thought like a businesswoman, not just a model. While many models spent money on luxury lifestyles, Gisele invested. She built deals with beauty brands, fashion companies, skincare products, advertisements, and business partnerships all over the world. At one point, she was making tens of millions of dollars every single year. And the craziest part, she stayed on top for almost 2 decades. That's almost impossible in the fashion industry. Gisele didn't just become famous, she became a luxury empire with a human face. Whenever people hear the name Kendall Jenner, they instantly say, well, obviously. She came from a famous family, and yes, her last name opened doors. But staying at the top of fashion is a completely different game. Kendall quickly became one of the biggest faces of the new generation. She walked for Chanel, Versace, Balmain, Givenchy, and basically every major luxury brand in the world. But her true superpower wasn't just modeling, it was social media. Kendall became one of the first models to fully understand how powerful Instagram could be. One sponsored post could make her hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes even more. She transformed herself into a walking luxury advertisement. Brands realized that if Kendall wore something, millions of people would instantly want it. And honestly, she helped change the entire fashion industry. Today, followers can sometimes matter more than runway skills. Love her or hate her, she turned attention into pure money. Back in the 90s, there were supermodels, and then there was Naomi Campbell. She was discovered in London at just 15 years old, and people immediately realized she had something different. Not just beauty, power, Naomi became one of the first Black supermodels to dominate the covers of the world's biggest fashion magazines. At the time, that was revolutionary. But Naomi's reputation wasn't built on beauty alone. She was famous for her explosive personality, scandals, arguments, and terrifying confidence. The fashion industry respected her, but many people were also scared of her. And somehow, that only made her even more legendary. Because when Naomi stepped onto a runway, it felt like everyone else disappeared. She made millions through luxury campaigns, fashion shows, television appearances, cosmetics, and business deals. But more importantly, she became a cultural icon. And icons continue making money forever. Even today, when Naomi walks a runway, people still lose their minds. The story of Adriana Lima feels almost unreal. She never even planned to become a model. A friend convinced her to enter a beauty competition. And suddenly the fashion industry became obsessed with her. Her career exploded after joining Victoria's Secret, where she became one of the most iconic angels in the brand's history. Adriana had the perfect combination for global fame: stunning looks, confidence, charisma, and those unforgettable eyes. Companies knew that if Adriana appeared in a campaign, people would watch. She earned millions through fashion contracts, makeup brands, sports campaigns, TV appearances, and endorsements all around the world. But what made Adriana different was that she felt more human and emotional compared to many cold, untouchable fashion stars. People didn't just admire her. They genuinely liked her, and that made her incredibly valuable. Now Tyra Banks has one of the smartest stories in fashion history. Early in her career, agencies constantly rejected her. They told her she wasn't the right fit. Then she went to Paris, and everything changed almost overnight. Tyra became one of the first Black supermodels to achieve massive global success. But her real genius move came later. She realized modeling careers don't last forever. So instead of relying only on fashion, she built a media empire. Her show America's Next Top Model became a worldwide phenomenon. Millions of people watched aspiring models compete for fame in the brutal fashion industry. And that's where Tyra made truly massive money, not just as a model, but as a producer, host, and businesswoman. She transformed herself from a runway star into a full-on media boss. Subscribe for more stories about the dark, rich, and insanely competitive world of fashion.